What's up, y'all? I'm out here listening to my man Drip. I make a lazy. Drip. Call my baby. Gotta go crazy. I make a lazy.
Frank, how you doing, man?
All right, MP. Thank you for doing this. Appreciate you taking the time.
Oh, of course. You know you got to give the people what they want, Frank. You know that.
Well, totally. You know what? You ready?
What you got for me, man? What you got?
I got some questions for you. Well, speaking of giving the people what they want, you're getting quite the reputation around the league that you're running up the score. Is that right?
Right.
Okay, well, you've heard the criticism then?
Yeah, of course. I've heard it, Frank.
Okay, so what do you say to people that think that you're violating the unwritten rules of basketball by looking for your shot like you do during those blowouts?
Look, nobody likes getting the score run up on them. I understand that. But I get paid to do a job, and if my coach puts me in and do that job, I'm going to give it everything that I got. Nothing guaranteed in this league, and I can't afford to take anything for granted, Frank.
But aren't you concerned about your perception around the league? I mean, I can't imagine this sort of thing endears you much to the opposition.
You know, I think about that. You know, nobody wants to be an outcast, but I owe it to this organization and those guys in the locker room to give it everything I've got. So that's the mentality I'm playing with until someone tells me otherwise. Yeah.
Okay, so moving on. All right, let's say you're in a regular season game, okay? You're up by 40 points, maybe about under a minute left to go. You've got the ball. What's your move?
I'm going to play ball, Frank. If there's time on the clock, I'm on the clock. Nothing changes.
Well, you're looking to score then.
Oh, absolutely, 100%, and we go win. What else you got, Frank?
Let me see my notes here. All right, I think I'm good. Well, I'm on deadline, and I'm sure you have places to be.
Always. Look, give my blessings to your wife and tell your kids I said hey. And I ain't forgot about those autographs. I'm going to get them to you, okay? All right, buddy.
I appreciate the time, MP, and thanks for your candor, too.
Talk to you soon, man.
All right.
Man, they got me out there putting out fires. I can't even hoop. Y'all, I can't hoop. I always got some crazy shit to do. I just be trying to eat. I get to finally go with you. Let's look at the bill, ladies and gentlemen. You see the attributes. Get all my finishes. Then I'm gonna rebound the basketball at a high clip. Yeah, he went fast. I found out that race under pressure is barbecue motherfucking chicken. So we gotta get some gold pro touch. And then we gonna put a badge point on everything that doesn't have one on it after I gold this up. A badge point everywhere. And that's how we gonna finish that one. Shooting is done. We're not touching shooting anymore. Shooting is at its perfectness. It's gonna be. Can't get no better than that, actually. To be honest. This is my defense. Once I get my defense badges up, I'm going to take this down to silver. Take this down. Let's see. So I had 1 point, 2 point. Bump this up.
Jazz, we're with ya!
So Cleveland will get the first possession. Two defensive-minded teams, Steve, in the building tonight. These teams are so good, aren't they, at getting stops?
They are. Points will be hard to come by. Both teams give maximum effort on the defensive end, and that's hard to do night after night.
And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. Conley, the pass to Pascal. Back to Conley. Floats one, and Jones sends it back. There's the three. A three-pointer is right on target. Jones has got 5.
And I can't help but think to the last game with MP. His team had a huge lead, but he was still looking to pad his stats.
He was, and that wasn't anticipated nor appreciated around the league. But MP Greg was getting roasted the next day for trying to up his numbers, so he paid a price. Here's Jones following the bucket by the Jazz. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
The putback doesn't get it to drop for him. The Jazz go the other way with it. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
They look right at home, except they weren't. Great job of blocking out the noise. He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
And there it is for him.
Nice play by Donovan Mitchell. You love a guard who can take it up.
That's his first personal foul. First team
Their
foul.
last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
Here's Conley. After the made shot from Jones, Pascal kicks to Mitchell. Pascal with a screen on Sexton. Mitchell dishes to Conley. Shot clock at 6. Deep. Mobley with the rebound.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Jazz have gone 2 of 6 in the field. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 and
Sexton. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
It's tough to match up against.
Rudy Gay's checked in for Utah.
And Kevin, how about his basketball journey? Taking him from Australia, Spain, then Israel, before finally landing in the NBA at age 27. But Joe Ingles, boy, was well worth the wait.
Now here's Jones. He's got 7. Whistle blows. Basket is good.
Foul? Are you kidding me?
Shooting for Cleveland.
And he grew up playing Australian rules football, and Ingles not afraid to mix it up.
And early in his career, guys would look to attack him one-on-one, but they learned the hard way. He's long, active, and uses anticipation about as well as anybody.
Gobert, the pass to Bogdanovich. Gobert, the screen. Here's Ingles. Nice shot from 10 feet out.
A steady hand of Ingles in pick and roll action, just making plays.
Pass to Jones. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. No good from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Now, here's Okoro. He's tightly guarded. Allen finds Jones. Gobert with the block.
What a block by Gobert. You expect that from a player who has led the league in blocks. Defense, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
And Jones sends it back, and he recovers it. Ingles against Rubio. Now, here's Ingles. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Yep, that one goes in there.
That's a well-timed,
Cavaliers time up. Fans, your chance dancer.
Jazz. Butler in for Michael Conley. A switch here also for Cleveland. Windler's checked in. The Cavaliers leading by 3. And Rubio kicks to Markkanen. Fires from 14. Utah with the rebound. Bogdanovich with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And ties it up.
Rudy Gay knocked that one down. His three-point shot is getting better and better.
Rubio the pass to Windler. Gay against Jones. And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles.
Ingles. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Markkanen passes to Jones. Over Gay. And it's Jones. That time on the assist by Markkanen. 16 points for the great one.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Tipped away. Stolen by Allen. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Rubio the pass to Jones. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jones has got 18 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Bogdanovich looking around. Whiteside, a screen on Markkanen.
The jumper is wet. Bojan Bogdanovic, such a skilled shooter.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far.
16, the Cavaliers, 18.
They went easy on you, MP. Won't happen again.
Pound it down low. Unless the defense can slow that approach down.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
They say that, JB.
In for the Cavaliers.
Pascal. Gay comes in for O'Neal, and it's Joe Ingles in for Mitchell. Then for the Cavaliers, Allen's checked in for Love. Jones comes in for Mobley, and Ricky Rubio subbed in for Garland. On the court for Cleveland, Jones is out there with Jared Allen. Then it's Ricky Rubio. Then there's Markkanen, and it's Windler in at the 2 spot. Rubio, the pass to Jones. Over Bogdanovic, and the basket by Jones. Jones has got the game tied up here for the Cavs.
I think this is Rubio's greatest trait. I love to watch him move the basketball, and so does his coaching staff.
Now here's Butler, and it's Bogdanovic in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Bogdanovic has got 5.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Here's Markkanen, and Markkanen throws it down.
Larry Markkanen with his size. He has decent hops also, and he can finish above the rim.
Butler dishes to Bogdanovic. Ingles in the corner from downtown. Utah gets it back and out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it.
Cleveland ball.
Here's Rubio. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Passes it to Jones. Over Gay. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway.
I guess anything can be a foul, all right?
At the line for the Cavaliers.
Get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Mitchell, he's checked in for Butler. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovic. And it's sent back by Allen.
And how about that great length and awareness? Allen continues to build his reputation as a shot blocker.
Mitchell against Rubio. Mitchell dishes to Whiteside. Over Jones. Whiteside, no good.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Offensive rebound, Jones. And he banks in the layup. Jones has got 25 points in the game.
And the second chance points aren't easy to come back. It's all about effort and hard work. And he has today made it look easy.
The Cavs 40. The Cavaliers 44.
You may have some believers, MP. I ain't one of them.
He has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
And we all know basketball is a game of runs, but Steve, why can it so often seesaw like that? 1 minute a team is ice cold. The next, they can't miss.
I think confidence is such a big part of the game. All rhythm. When you see shots fall, it snowballs. On the other hand, when you can't take the lid off of it, that confidence can go another direction.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2-guard. Gobert is out there with Eric Pastor. And it's Ingles in at the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The great in that last game against the Kings really lit up the floor. He had 35 points and came out of nowhere defensively, blocking shot after shot in an incredible effort. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
And that's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career, it had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
Here's Jones. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Jones has got 27 points.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
Garland against Conley. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley.
Unforced errors. These are the...
For Joe Ingles.
Substitution on the court.
He is subbed in for O'Neal. Just under 3.5. Minutes played here in the third quarter. And Rubio kicks to Jones. Markkanen a screen on Whiteside. And Markkanen with the basket on the assist by Jones.
Assist goes to
Markkanen's got 6.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pass to Whiteside. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Rubio.
2 minutes remaining.
And there's the pass to Jones. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming.
How the heck is that a foul, ref? You need LASIK.
Third team foul.
Get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Cavaliers.
The points they produce in the low post have really added up for them in this game, guys.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten down in transition.
Conley, the pass to Whiteside. Whiteside, a screen on Sexton. Here's Mitchell. The shot, no good. Cavaliers go the other way with it.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
And it's going to be same possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Now here's Jones. 28 points for him. And then Jones with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. .112 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Mitchell. Knocked loose. Whiteside. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
Outside, Jones. Back to Sexton. Boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so...
Can't fault him for going for the block.
Joe Ingles, who's checked in for the Jazz. Jazz trail by 7. Pass to Whiteside. Mitchell outside. Looking to end the run. Over Allen. And it's sent back by Allen.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Rubio, the pass to Jones. And he uses the glass on the layup. And it's a 9-point Cleveland lead.
As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
They have just nailed their halftime adjustments. That's for sure. They don't want to have to sweat this one out. They're looking to pull away.
And they pick up 2.
The sweet stroke of Donovan Mitchell. The defense can't allow him to get cooking from the mid-range.
And so it's Cleveland heading to
The Jazz, 48. The Cavaliers, 55. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get down and go dance dancers.
quarters behind us. Let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Here's Garland. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, they've got Mobley. Garland is out there with Okoro. Then it's Jones. And it's Markkanen in at the small forward position. The wide open look here for Garland. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Pass to Ingles. Up top, Gobert. Dishes it to Mitchell. Driving inside. And Jones sends it back. Garland against Mitchell. Gobert brings the double team. And Markkanen with the basket on the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists in the game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pascal finds Ingles. Buries the long-range jumper.
Catching fire. When you have a shooter like Ingles, it's a great play to run.
Garland against Mitchell. Jones sets the pick for Garland. 8 feet away, and there's the bucket as Jones finishes it off. Jones has got 34.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Pass to Pascal. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. A 3-ball. Cavaliers with the rebound. Jones has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Garland the pass to Jones. A 3-pointer, no good.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half. Nothing in the second.
Mitchell dishes to Gobert. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your dance dancers. Cavaliers substitution.
And Cleveland also making a change. Wade, he's checked in for Markkanen. Now here's Okoro, covered by Mitchell. Gobert brings the double team, and out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession.
Great stuff, coach. This team is playing hard on team.
And so Gobert will bring it up for the Jazz. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him. Pascal kicks to Ingles. Pascal a screen. with it. He's picked up by Mobley.
Well, he wasn't a...
Mobley. That's his third personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Utah, Donovan Mitchell. At the line for two.
To lead a playoff team in scoring. He was handed the keys right away, but he's not satisfied. He still wants more. I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Jones, the pass to Garland. Now, here's Wade. Here's Jones, and then Jones with the jam.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. Gobert finds Conley. Now Mitchell. Nice move, and it's good on the layup. Mitchell's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
Wade passes to Jones. To the paint. There's Garland, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell.
Timeout, Cleveland. And your chance, Denver. Cavaliers substitution.
Sexton's checked in. Here's Garland. Feeds it to Jones, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Utah's on defense.
2 minutes.
Giving up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. Cleveland moving it around. Now Sexton kicks it to Mobley. Clock at 4. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky.
And he gets contact.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the 12, Rudy Gobert.
And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good.
He gets them to within one possession, but that miss puts a lot of pressure on their defense.
The defender took away the airspace, crowded him. That changed the shot.
Here's Mitchell. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Jones has got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. Gobert brings the double team. Jones kicks to Mobley. Sexton against Mitchell. Sexton's shot is good.
Dangerous scorer from mid-range. Sexton loves to take that shot when he gets it in rhythm.
Sexton against Mitchell. That shot is off. Okoro wide open. He fired. Off target with his 3. Shot is on the line here.
Crowd is so focused.
Yes, so explosive. More often than not, Mitchell will beat you to the spot.
At the line for Utah, Donovan Mitchell. At the line for 2.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Second team foul.
We've got
Foul. Donovan Mitchell. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Cleveland. Collins, Sexton. Taking 2 shots.
Sexton plays with is infectious. He motivates his teammates to play just as hard.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get wild, and go dance, dancers.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth. Ingles finds Conley, and Jones sends it back.
Jazz foul. Donovan Mitchell. That's his third personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the Cavaliers, Colin Sexton. 2 shots.
And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And your Jazz dancer.
Here's Mitchell. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Puts up a 3. Utah keeping it alive. The new 14. And Gobert kicks to Pascal. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Places one from 3.
At the arc, Donovan Mitchell can be devastating. He's a confident shooter who will take any look he gets.
And
Jazz foul. Donovan Mitchell. That's his fourth personal foul. 5th team foul. Shooting for Cleveland, Colin Sexton. Taking 2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
See, that's a solid effort on the defensive glass.
That's the end of the game. Thank you for coming out and supporting your team. Please take care to get home safely, and we'll see you at the next event.
My bad, y'all. Get fried. Alright, man. I'm gonna go ahead and call it a video. Quick little episode. If you guys like the video, please leave a like to help channel grow. And I'll catch you with a longer episode later. Peace.